In 1518, something strange and unexplained happened in the city of Strasbourg, in modern-day France. Dozens of people suddenly began to dance uncontrollably in the streets. What seemed like a spontaneous outbreak of joyful dancing soon turned into a terrifying phenomenon. People didn't just dance, they danced until they collapsed from exhaustion, and in some cases, even died. It all started with one woman, who was struck by the uncontrollable urge to dance. She began to dance in the streets, and it didn't take long before others joined in. Soon, a large group of people were dancing without stopping, moving to an unseen rhythm. Days passed, and the group grew, with more and more people falling into the same trance-like state. The authorities at the time were baffled. They tried everything they could think of, prayers, potions, and even physical restraint, but nothing stopped the dancing. As the days went on, the dancing became more frantic and desperate. People danced for hours on end, with no break for food or rest. The authorities, growing increasingly concerned, consulted doctors and medical experts, but they couldn't figure out what was happening. Some suggested it was a form of mass hysteria, while others speculated that it could be caused by a toxic substance, such as ergot, a hallucinogenic mold that can grow on rye and cause bizarre behavior. The plague of dancing lasted for weeks, and some of the dancers were so exhausted that they collapsed and died from heart attacks, strokes, or exhaustion. In total, dozens of people were reported to have died during the outbreak. The dancing finally stopped as mysteriously as it had begun, and no one really knows why it happened. This bizarre event has remained one of history's greatest unsolved mysteries. The dancing plague of 1518 raises questions about the nature of mass psychological phenomena, the power of group dynamics, and the strange ways the human mind can sometimes react to extreme stress or environmental factors. Was it a supernatural event, or just a strange case of mass hysteria? Whatever the cause, the dancing plague of 1518 remains one of the most unusual chapters in human history.